How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and we're doing my first game review that I've done. Hopefully you like the setup. Let me know about the series. It's going to be a new one, and let's get started. So I'm going to review a game that I've been playing actually for quite a while. And it is called Boom Beach. Now, it's the makers from Supercell, the same guys that do Clash of Clans. I do some other videos for them for that game. And this is basically kind of what I want to talk about on this one and do my thoughts, impressions. And so as you can see, you can barely see it. It's kind of cut off in the picture, but I'm level 42. Been at it for a little while. You click on some things. There's a little bit of delay. I'm trying a new little capture thing and doing some creative stuff, and hopefully it turns out. And you let me know what you think of it. Probably said that twice, but yeah. So this review, Boom Beach. Now, for any of those who play in mobile games, more than likely you've heard of Clash of Clans. I don't know if you play it. If you do play it, I highly recommend it. It's very fun. You don't have to spend money on it. You can. I have thrown some money at the developers. I like to look at it like that. Hey, but not much. You know, the game's free. They give it out there. You play it. It's fun. And this is the same thing. Now, this game I have not actually spent money on. I really had no need to it. I mean, it's pretty easy. Pros and cons about this game. I think starting out, you're kind of thrown off, especially if you've played Clash of Clans, because it's a little bit different of a concept. Plus, you only have one builder. Some of the other games you start out, you have multiple builders, so you can have, build multiple of these buildings going at a time. You can see I actually have one thing going right now. It is the little residence, and yeah. So basically, the concept behind this particular game is you build up your defense. You have all your different weapons. Let me zoom in here a little bit so you can kind of see. You have different weapons. You have rocket launchers. You got cannons. You got machine guns. You got archer towers, or sniper towers, and that's not archer. No bows in this one. And then of course you got some landmines out there, and you got little things like the little residents and other things that generate material, kind of like a lot of these different fighting games and things have, and basically build up resources. You can't see it because I do have my banner kind of cutting off the top, but you do have your resources across the top of the game, and I may have to straighten that. I don't know. We'll see. But you do have a couple other little options. The nice thing about this is you build up your ships down at the bottom, and you can pick different troops and kind of go through what you would like. So in this case, we have our simple riflemen, we have these heavies, we have the Zookas, you have these warriors, you have tanks, you have different things. And this is all that I've unlocked so far, and like I said, I'm pretty far into it. When you first start off the main part, you just have the riflemen, which, as you can see, going back to the view of my boats, I actually use quite a lot. I actually use just all riflemen, just because I find it to be a little bit easier and different strategies. I don't know. I like it so far. So for the main concept is you do want to attack you have kind of like a single player mode, but you also have multiplayer. When you start out, you have a lot of these bases kind of around you. Now, I have taken out quite a lot, so they basically look like just free villages. There are some that can be overtaken. You see down here, this Cakewalk Village is one that is taken by the enemy, and the enemy starts up in different places. And where is? Do I not have an enemy? Oh, there we go. There's Hammerman's HQ. So you do every like 5 levels or so. You do kind of have a strong Hammerman guy, and he's kind of like your main guy you're going against. You do have some other stuff pop up. You have some things like this Dr. Terror that kind of pops up. You see that on the side, and he'll pop up and do special attacks and everything, and then you have to kind of try to conquer some of those bases. You do get random chests with gems in it. The diamonds is what you use as a kind of a currency that you can purchase if you would like. Like I said, I have not purchased anything for this particular game at the moment. Don't plan on it, but yeah, so basically it's very simple. It's you can kind of, well, I say very simple, but this is probably one that's not built for my style, and no, it's not built for all riflemen. So the main concept is you have certain weapons like the rocket launchers, and also in this case flamethrowers that are very damaging to certain troops, mainly like infantry, and of course what I have is all riflemen. So you do have those that you do have to kind of plan out for. So you have to look at the troops that you you want to build versus the bases you want to build. So in this case, this setup would not be good because you have all riflemen. You're going after things that do heavy damage to infantry, like the flamethrowers and the rocket launchers. So you can kind of build something around what you think would take that. If we look at another base, we'll look at the one right beside it. And this one's a little bit easier. It does have some flamethrowers, but they're not leveled up that much. And it does have machine guns, which can be a little bit against the riflemen, but and it does have mortars and stuff too. But you can go at this in different directions. Now, if you look up at the top, you do see it on the screen. You do have the victory rewards, and that's what you get for completing the base. I have some statues set up. It's some bonuses you get when you get higher up that does allow for more bonus loot. And you can go ahead and that's what I get if I actually beat this base on top of what the actual victory rewards are. So pretty much, I guess I could try to get into a fight, but I was mainly just doing. Let's look at an attack. My attacks. What's one? Destroyed base. So this is one. Let's go ahead and view this battle. You'll see I attacked it with 108 riflemen. And you see kind of strategies. Now you have the gunboat out there in the ocean, and you tell it what to hit. So of course I'm going after the rocket launchers and the things that are dangerous to my riflemen. So you can see I'm going after. There we go. The other rocket launcher, and I throw bombard of weapons and rockets and different things to take those out. And then I start releasing my troops. Now let me zoom in here a little bit so you can kind of see. The nice thing about this versus some of the other games is you do have a flare. So you have different spell abilities. You don't see that in the replay, but I can kind of try to start a match and show you. You do have different abilities, like in this case you have a spell that's a heal, you have a spell that's a stun, you have a flare, which I dropped the flare over there next to the dock, so that's why all my troops are actually walking over there. The good thing is you can drop the flare, drop a healing spell. You can barely see it on the ground. It just faded away when I zoomed in. But there was a healing spell down there that, there we go. You can probably see that one a little bit better. There we go, in the screen right now. And so this is keeping the troops kind of healed up. You can see their hit points are fluctuating quite a bit as they're going through. Now some of those higher up cannons that look kind of dangerous, like the one on the top of the screen, that only hits single target. It is very powerful, but it only hits single target and it fires slow. So if you have 108 troops thrown at it, it doesn't do much. So it just slowly works on the troops. Now the biggest thing is taking out the headquarters. You don't have to take out everything. You mainly just have to take out the headquarters. So if you can kind of sneak down the side, kind of like I did, and as you can see, I used some rockets to kind of take out that guy that was hitting me. Go ahead, and now everything just starts blowing up, and that's it for the battle. So basically, just have to go after that headquarters. There's other ways that people use for that, but it's pretty fun. So all in all, I actually highly enjoy this game. Clash of Clans is still kind of up there, but Boom Beach is definitely one of my favorites. And Supercell just does an amazing job with some of their games and different things. So if you like these type of games, it's kind of the somewhat war strategy, building up your base and attacking. This one does have task force. And see, I'm in a task force just like I'm in with on my Clash of Clans videos. And it's very nice. So you can get all your friends together. We have 23 of 25 in this member, and you can kind of go in and just look at different things. Now, someone started a very, very weak one going, and we've already kind of destroyed the base. But it's nice. You can kind of sit there and put in notes and kind of coordinate your attacks, which I like a lot because some of these bases, especially with some of the higher up task force, you get. The bases can get very complicated, and someone may see a strategy of attacking from the left side looks easier than attacking from the right side. use your gunboat energy, using your spells or your cannons, whatever you want to call them, to take out certain things. Like I was taking out those rocket launchers in that replay I did, and it's nice that you can kind of write the notes there. And this is like kind of a newer feature that they added, and it's been a lot of fun since they added that. So anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments of the video overall and of Clash or Boom Beach. Gonna probably do that in a lot of different replays. So far, I find this game amazing. It's a lot of fun. It's very addicting. You know, you log in every day. You click through your mines and your sawmills and different things to kind of get your resources. You attack for your resources. Get your cup count or your metal count up there. You can see, barely see up at the top, right beside the 42. That mine's 280. I don't attack nowhere near as much as I do on here, but it's fun. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you check it out. Leave a comment down below if you find it helpful or if you've played the game and want to see more videos about it. But I think that's going to be it for Clash of Clans. So anyway, I appreciate everybody watching this game tutorial. Let me know what you think. This has been Kenema, and I'll talk to you later.